there, it's Lauren. Today I just kind of wanted to talk about the reason that I want to have VSG surgery, or vertical sleeve gastrectomy. As I stated in my other video, I've always been an overeater. I've always been overweight almost my whole entire life. And, I guess I'll start with why it is that I overeat. I really think I'm just one of those people that definitely eats emotionally, but it's not just like when I'm sad or when I'm mad, it's all the time. And then sometimes I'll think about it and I'm like, I think I just eat because I enjoy it. I've gone to counseling for it. I've did a lot of soul searching to try to figure out what it is that my trigger is. And when it comes down to it, I really think that I eat because I like the feeling of it, and not necessarily that my life is bad or anything like that, because it's not. I think that's where a lot of guilt comes from, is that I do have a good life. Why is it that I have to resort to, basically my addiction to food? And that's essentially what it is. I'm definitely addicted to food and the enjoyment of eating food. Having VSG surgery would exponentially improve my life. A long time ago, I never would have even considered surgery, because I always thought, oh, that's a drastic measure, and I guess I was just maybe in denial a little bit about how overweight I am. And to each their own. Everybody has, their own struggles, and it comes down to perspective. I mean, someone might see me and say, oh, well, she's not as overweight as I am, or something like that. But, it's perspective. The bottom line is I'm considered morbidly obese. So whether I think I'm big or not, medically I am. So, just having the surgery would greatly improve my life. I know it's, a tool, it's not a cure-all, but my problem, the reason I am overweight, is because I overeat. And if I had VSG, it would help me control my portions, which is something I've never been able to do. I might be able to do it 1 week or 2 weeks if I'm really gung-ho about it, but I've never been able to do it permanently, ever. And, it's hard. I know so many people can identify with this issue, and a lot of people can't. A lot of people think, oh, well, you're just overweight, just stop eating. It's not that simple. When you're addicted to something and you're addicted to the feeling that it gives you, it's not just as simple as, oh, cutting it off. I know in my mind, of course, that's the right thing to do, is to, exercise, eat small portions, and I'll lose weight. Logically that makes sense. But when it comes down to it, if you have this struggle, it's not that simple. It gets so frustrating because I constantly feel like a failure, because I'll be dead set on losing weight. I'll do everything I need to, and it won't stick. I'll lose motivation in a week or two, and sometimes I'll even be able to do it for a month. But then, either hormones take over, or stress takes over, and it's all down the drain. So that is why I want to have VSG, is because it will help me have control over this horrible addiction that has gotten me where I am. I've done so much reading and research about other people's experiences, which I'm sure other people have done as well. There's such a wealth of information, which is wonderful. But I think so many people can agree that, they've never been able to have self-control, and then they have VSG, and it's like a life changer. I think out of the hundreds of videos and articles that I've read, I've only come across one negative one. And I can honestly say that it was probably because, based on what the person said, was because they just, made really bad choices and from what I've heard, you know, it seems like, yes, of course it's a tool, yes, you have to make the right decisions, but, you know, it takes a lot of effort not to lose weight, essentially, is what I've gathered. You know, I don't know how true it is, I haven't been through it yet, but just based upon, you know, the research and even just the statistics, even doing research just on VSG videos or blogs, I mean, you could see for yourself, like, so many people have had great success with this. And, you know, that's where the real information, in my opinion, is people who've gone through it, people who have firsthand testimony. And, you know, I'm just so looking forward to it. My date is August 13th. So it's in about a month. I'm just so excited though. You know, this will be my consultation appointment, August 13th, and I'll be a cash pay patient, so I know, you know, there's not going to have to be a whole bunch of loops to jump through, especially because I already, you know, medically I qualify since my BMI is higher and I'm morbidly obese. So, you know, I don't believe that there will be any hoops to jump through, but, you know, hopefully there won't be. But yeah, so that's basically, you know, why I want to have VSG. Thank you for those who subscribe to my channel. I know I'm just getting started, but I'm definitely going to keep up this vlog so that way, you know, others can research just like I've researched. It's such a wonderful tool. So everyone, you guys have a great day, and thank you for watching.